Welcome to Tamara Research Writing Guides. I'm Elpies, your AI-supported instructor. In this video, we will learn how to write a paragraph. Subscribe now and never miss our writing guides. For anyone who wants to improve their communication skills, knowing how to write a well-structured paragraph is a must, because a strong paragraph is the key to delivering your message effectively. So, what is a paragraph? Paragraphs are text blocks used to divide large pieces of writing to make them easier to understand. A paragraph should be coherent and relevant to create a seamless flow. So now let's first see an example paragraph. Our example is one of the body paragraphs of an essay. It starts with a topic sentence which is used to introduce the subjects of the paragraph. We understand that it will be about how people change their identities online. Secondly, we see the writer explaining why this paragraph is important for the essay. The third section provides evidence for this paragraph's argument, using previous research on the online landscape. Just before the conclusion, we have the explanation part, where writers interpret the findings of their research in their own words. We see the writer explaining why the previous research found that people can take more social risks online. In the concluding sentence, the writer mentions the impact of the paragraph and provides final statements. So now we know what a paragraph looks like. We can jump to the first step. The first step in writing a paragraph is deciding the main goal. This means that you need to come up with a topic sentence. Its purpose is to set the stage for what your readers will discover. A good topic sentence should be related to the previous paragraph, such as our example, which continues with the topic of identity change. It should also clearly state the main focus, and our example focuses on the differences between men and women in online identities. The topic sentence should be followed by evidence to back up the main claim, so let's see how to do it in our next step. There are different types of evidence you can use after the topic sentence. The first is anecdotal evidence. These are interviews or case studies related to the topic used as testimonials. This example uses a previous case where regular walks helped with joint pain to back up its claim. We can also use statistical evidence to support our claims. These are statistical facts gathered from reliable sources related to our subject. In this example, the writer mentions the percentage of Americans feeling stressed based on government research. The last type of evidence we'll see is the source evidence. These are simply quotes from secondary sources written by field experts. As you can see, this statement mentions previous research highlighting how men tend to change their identities online. Now that we know how to provide evidence, we can continue by explaining them. It's time to show the readers how this evidence supports your argument. There are several ways to do that. First, you can interpret a piece of quotation to explain it better. You can also highlight the importance of a statistic in your paragraph to help them understand what it means for your topic. Lastly, if you have information from a secondary source, you can mention its relevance to the paragraph's central point. This example takes the evidence and explains it, giving a better insight into social behaviors and online platforms. This insight makes it super clear for the readers why the evidence helps with the main argument. To help guide your viewers through the connections between different ideas in your paragraph, be sure to incorporate transition sentences and words such as our example. We can see that the phrase "as a result" perfectly connects the two sentences. We can now finish the paragraph with a concluding sentence. To wrap up your paragraph, you need to mention your thesis statement again and show how the evidence influences the main idea. This final sentence is used as a closure and reinforces the main point of your paragraph. Our example serves as the bridge between the presented evidence and the thesis statement, connecting them logically. It also provides a final statement that explains how men are more likely to take risks when changing their online identity. So now let's move to our final checklist for you to take your paragraph writing skills to the next level. There are basically two things you need to look for when going through your paragraph. First, every sentence should flow logically from the previous one, thanks to transition sentences. The content should also come together to form a related paragraph. Since you're all done with the paragraph, you must be wondering when to start a new one. There are 3 signs you need a new paragraph. When you're highlighting a new idea, Also when comparing two pieces of information, and when your readers need a pause because the paragraph is too long. That's all you need. Remember, a great paragraph is the pillar of great writing, so take the time to perfect this skill. That's all we have for today. Subscribe to our channel and turn on the notifications so you never miss a video from us. I'm Elpies from Tamara Research, and I'll see you in the next video.